Remember that it was working. Try less sensor AI such as Grok, and this other one, Gemini. Sometimes it works.
No, Gemini didn't work. Tried 2 days ago.
Yeah, but Grok, try Grok. Actually, let me try this.
Okay.
He actually re-asked me if like my request. Seems to confirm generating a GIF of Elon Musk kissing Trump. And
it's a GIF, not an image?
yeah, you can actually GIFs. Yes, it's multi-model. It used to work, but I don't know if they blocked that. They had some. I think they make it less. They censor it a bit more recently. When it started, I generated like 100 variation of it. So yeah, it's pretty good at it. So yeah, I feel like different AI that have different strength as well.
With the other ones you were showing earlier, I noticed they were all just square images, one by one.
Yeah.
Can you generate them like portrait, like 9 by 11 or whatever the ratio is?
Yeah, you can
4
specify
by 5.
portrait. You can do that.
Okay.
And there's also, you can also, if the background is not in the format you want to extend the image, you can also do it as well. So.
And sorry, maybe I missed it, but what's the difference between the Athena AI and like this Nano Banana and all these other AIs that you're showing?
We try to build more niche implementation with the output. So we get the output from the foundation model, and we try to visualize it or do some post-processing to it. So, for example, we have this travel recommendation. Right? If you ask for travel recommendation, it's not only giving you text response, which GPT doesn't give you only text response. It actually give you a map here. Again, it's slow internet here, but you see it's loading the map. Yeah, this kind of implementation.
Wow. Okay.
So, and also, if you want, for example, diagrams, right, like a flowchart over here.
Does it do videos?
Yes, we do. Well, we use video. So for now, we only use video, but we are implementing other video models as well. So
like a one-stop shop, like it's like ChatGPT, but Nano Banana, View, everything.
Yeah. We also have our whiteboard tool. So our whiteboard tool. Oh yeah, I have it open here. It's here, but the thing is, instead of only having it in the chat, you can drag it into a collaborative whiteboard. That's our more popular tool. This is the #1 whiteboard on Google Workspace, on Google Meet specifically. So yeah, so for this one, you can do like the same. I don't know, like I can do. You found it again, but you can do something like like a restaurant menu banner, and then you can drag this image to the scene over here. Again, I think it's slow here, so let me see if the other prompt is working. Oh yeah, so this is the one I generated for Google interview process. It gives you the entire flowchart with your screenshot. Yeah, so that's what I mean by more visual. So you can also do that inside the whiteboard, and you can change the notes over here. So yeah, the image is just the internet here. So I have to use my own data now. So and even that. Internet is slow here. So you see, like it's generating an image right now. You generate an image. I can put that in the scene, right? So I can just drag it on the scene. I can do things with it, right? I can say like I want to prototype like a landing page for a restaurant here, right? And I can do something like give me like assets for. Give me wireframe asset for land. And again, like let me just. So yeah, essentially you can do like prototyping here as well. So you can first of all, you can draw anything. You can just draw generic, you can just use that as a generic whiteboard. In fact, many people, they don't use AI, they just use it as a normal whiteboard. And for those who use AI, of course, you can use the AI feature here. So you see now it's recommending some components over here for landing page. I can, where's my mouse? Okay, here. For example, I can drag in this one, and it should be somewhere here. Back, yeah. Yeah, that's like our own product here. Add AI. Oh yeah, it's here. It's just right next to it. So, whoops. Let me just deploy that again. I have. I accidentally erased it, so I need to click on that again to generate it. Oh yeah, it's here. So you see, you get the landing page right beside. So I can do what I can do is I can drag this. Select. I can drag this, make it smaller. I can drag this here, right? So I can remove the placeholder. Next. You get the idea, right? So I can do like prototyping with it too, not only like generation. So I can not only image generation. So I can do wireframe, like low-fidelity prototyping. So,
Michelle, in our business, we used Midjourney before for images and like Canva. Now we use n8n. We use VO3, but all of it, like we have one person who generates, uses ChatGPT, ideates, builds all this stuff, puts it in the drive, and some media buyer puts it into Meta. Is there any like stage in that you think, like you look on LinkedIn, people are saying like generate 1,000 images in an hour and automatically upload everything to Meta and automatically like create all your iterations on winners from Meta accounts, stuff like that?
Usually people use n8n for that.
Do you fix anything through Athena to build n8n models, or?
For n8n, like we have a product called Athena Autopilot, which is a browser agent, so similar to the agent mode of ChatGPT. But I still recommend, if you have a very robust workflow already, just build it in n8n. The thing about n8n is it's more complicated to build workflow. For browser agent, like the agent or computer agent, such as the ChatGPT agent mode, you just need one prompt. For the workflow builder, you need drag and drop, you need API keys, you need to make sure that you need configure. It's not smart, right? It's basic keys, like you tell it exactly what to do. You have to have a very streamlined workflow for that.
So what I've had so far is I don't have anybody on the team that's gone too deep on n8n models yet. And I haven't either. And so I tried to use the ChatGPT agent. It's obviously quite slow too. So I just figured like I might as well wait until agents get better to the point that you can just prompt the system instead of building the models yourself. But do you think like with our workflow already, do you think you would take the time and like go through and learn n8n models and try to build out a system for this, or do you think within the next 5 months there's going to be something good enough you can prompt with your workflow and it can do it all for you?
I think if you prompt it very precisely and your workflow is not too complicated, yes, it's doable. Like I need to see your use case for sure. Let's connect afterwards. I need to see your use case precisely, because some I work with an n8n consultant as well. Some of the workflows they're building is really complicated.
And then you see it all over like LinkedIn and Twitter, and everybody seems to have a great n8n model already built out.
Not that easy, because building an workflow is not easy.
That's what I figured. It's just I can't like tell somebody, hey, go figure out
Yeah.
model it and build it. And so
And you need to do it yourself first, and you need to know exactly what you're doing to build an AI workflow.
Yeah.
So if you haven't figured out yourself, like exactly number one doing this, number two doing that, number three doing that, the exact steps, if you haven't figured out the exact step, then you cannot do it. Right? You have to have a very streamlined process to do it. Yeah, and let's say like NAA is not really AI. Well, like the step some of the step you can use AI in the step, right? You say, okay, now like interpret this text. You get this text, you write me like something, and then post on LinkedIn, post on Twitter, etc. So that can be AI, right? But the workflow itself is not AI, right? It's like if statements, like if this, that. It's like flowchart. So
when you think like it's worth learning that now instead of maybe being able to prompt Athena in a few months and say build, like you explain your whole workflow and then you say build me an n8n model for this. Do you think that could happen in the near future?
I believe that's already happening.
What's that?
I believe that's already happening.
It's already happening.
Like you can go into ChatGPT and say, I want to create an n8n model. This is what I'd like the outcome to be.
Yeah.
And then it'll give you a JSON thing to copy. And you can go and paste it right into there's a section in n8n which will then go and create it. You will have to go and test and configure it with like the API and stuff, which is where I think you were kind of mentioning it earlier. But it does already exist.
Have you tried it already?
I've done, so aside from that, there's also a massive library of free n8n things that other people have created. So I've done a mix of, like, my background's software development, so that kind of stuff is, like, understanding these is easier than someone that is not technical. So I've taken and adapted one of the existing ones. I've also just built out my own, which I find relatively easy. I personally haven't done the generate copy paste, but I know folks who have.
And have you tried like what's the procedure? Like can it generate very complicated workflow from the ChatGPT?
With anything you do with AI, build it small and build on top of it. So what I would recommend is, and I do this for web development and things like that as well. Like I literally built something in 3 hours last night using not ChatGPT but Claude. This is what I want to build.